Hi, my name is Kania Adhisty.
My name is Feliciana.
I'm Sharon.
I'm Kenrick.
I'm Carina. I'm May.
I'm Theodora. I'm Jeha.
And we'll explain about
Attract, train, and retain. Attract is a process to entrust human resources that have appropriate qualification for a certain position by showing a brand image with great benefits and positive impacts while working in the company. Train is a thing that connects with an improvement of a person's hard skill and soft skill in order to improve creativity and quality for an effective and efficient work. And retain is a harmonization between an employee and a company to maintain individual productivity and creating loyalty to the company.
The HR management framework. The first one is acquisition. Acquisition is the process of acquiring new employee. The second one is training and development. To train and develop our employee, proposing to give knowledge that is useful for our employees' jobs and company. The third one is appraisal, the systematic evaluation of the performance of employees and to understand the abilities of a person for further growth and development. The fourth one is compensation. Compensation is also known as total rewards. Can be defined as all of the rewards earned by employees in return for their labor. This includes direct financial compensation, consisting of pay received in the form of wages, salaries, bonuses, and commission provided at regular and consistent intervals. The last one is employee relations. The term employee relations refers to a company efforts to manage relationship between employers and employees. An organization with a good employee relation program provides fair and consistent treatment to all employees so they will be committed to their jobs and loyal to the company. Such program also aim to prevent and resolve problems arising from situations at work.
About the strategic planning process, the first step is mission statement. Mission statement is a statement of purpose to communicate the purpose of the organization, like why do we exist. And then the second step is environmental scanning. Environmental scanning is the global environmental analysis. It's like environmental monitoring, environmental forecasting, and then the assessment. And then the next process is SWOT. SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunities, and also threats. And about the details of the SWOT will be explained by one of my friends. And the next step is long-term plan. Long-term plan is for the 3 until 5 years. This long-term plan is to find out if this strategy works and also to keep the process as it plans before. And then the next is business plan. Business plan is for 1 year. Business plan function to planning out specific details about your business. And then the function of the business plan is to maintaining focus, securing financing, fueling ambitious, and also enlightening the executives. And then the last is to follow up. We are going to follow up if everything worked well, especially to the environmental scanning and also business plan.
Factors that influence the organizational change are first, competition. The entrance of a new competitor into a market can cause a business to change its marketing strategy. The organization needs to change its image and concept in order to compete. Second one is demographic. Demographic refers to the study of the people such as age, gender, marital status, occupation, etc. Demographic factor enables to forecast future of consumptions of the product. And next one is legislation. New laws and legislation can dramatically change operations. For example, new mandated safety procedures can force a factory to change its production process to create a safer work environment. Next is economic factor. Around the organization, there are things such as unemployment rates, income settlement, credit policy, inflation, and much more. And these things will have high influence on companies and the need of changes in the organization. Next factor is consumer. The organization changes by following the target market and adapting with types of consumers as well as their needs and wants. Employee unions also force the organizations to change since they have the right to demand changes of their organization. And last but not least, global issues and also ethical concerns also influence the changes of organization.
Next is SMART. SMART is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Specific is the goal has to be described in all details. Next is measurable. The employee has to be sure what is most crucial for the achievement. A for achievable means that the manager does set realistic goals. The goals have to be challenging, but they have to be realistic. The employee has to be able to find the way how to achieve the goal. Next, R for relevant. The manager cannot set just goals. The goals have to be aligned with the business strategy and the role of the unit in organizational. Last is for time-bound. Manager and employee set dates for the completion of the goal, or they set milestones to be achieved. It is important as manager and employee can plan their activities. Most goals have to be delivered on a specific date, and it has to know.
SWOT matrix is a structured planning method that evaluates an organization, project, or business venture. SWOT matrix in strategic planning process is divided into 4. First one is potential strength, for example, like market leadership, strong research and development, high quality products, cost advantages, and patents. Second is potential weaknesses, like large inventories, excess capacity for market, management turnover, and weak market image. Third is potential opportunities, for example, new overseas markets, failing trade barriers, competitors failing, and economy rebounding. Last one is potential threats, like market saturation, threat of takeover, low-cost foreign competition, slower market growth, and growing government regulations.
Critical issues in Human Resource Department. There are 3 critical issues in Human Resource Department. The first is unionization, the second multi-generational workforce, and the third is downsizing and outsourcing. Unionization. The union or unions, a container to hold and convey the aspiration of the workers, so we can know what they need and what their problem is. The second, multi-generational workforce. Every day, they're challenged to work with different generations in enterprise. We are the millennial generation, which are active and dynamic. How can we cooperate with the X generation with 30 to 60 years age in distance? With different ideas, we must respect one another. The third is downsizing and outsourcing. Downsizing, reduce the number of workers who are already considered ineffective. While as outsourcing, the use of labor from outside his own company to carry out specific tasks. That's the critical issues for Human Resource Department. Thank you.
Job analysis. Job analysis is the procedure for determining the duties and the skill requirement of the job and the kind of person who would be hired for it. For job description, a list of the job duties, responsibilities, reporting relationship, working condition, and supervisory responsibilities. One product of a job analysis. Job specification, a list of the jobs, human requirement, that is the requisite, education skill, personality, and so on, the other product of a job analysis. The example for skill, knowledge, and attitude.